Be proud again and excited to be here. I've always said nobody cares to hear from the loser, so there's only one reason you're here. And I thought as far as a college match, I don't know if it can get any more exciting. And I'm sure you all felt it, but it was so many ups and downs, and I just stopped guessing who was going to win and who was going to lose because everybody just kept turning matches around, and the momentums kept going everywhere. So I'm just really proud of our guys. Beat Ohio State, semifinals of NCAAs. That's it's a lot to say right there. And these guys made history. It's first time TCU makes it to the finals of NCAAs.
Question. I'm going to start, Tomas, with you. 5-all, 15-40. You get to deuce the forehand. I mean, were you thinking ahead of time, I'm getting the ball back and I'm smashing a forehand down the line winner, or was it more, it came to you and, was it the plan, or did it showed up and you hit it and that was it?
I had a plan. If I get a chance, I'm gonna go for the shot because I felt like I have to, and I saw an open space there, and I went for it. It was a bit risky shot. I knew that I have to go 100% committed, and I did. I hit it, and thankfully it went in. So.
Can you tell me whether you were looking and trying to keep track and trying to see what was happening on the other courts? Because that's what all of the spectators were trying to do. It's like, where do I turn my attention? Were you able to keep your attention on your court?
To be honest, I had no clue what was going on. I only knew that Louis next to me, that he got broken back. And I think when I broke back for 5-all, I saw that Jake was already standing there, so I assumed that we are winning 3-2, and that if I win the match, then that we can win. So that was the first time I noticed.
When Robert had match points on his serve, a 5-4 deuce, down a break.
So he had no match points.
I'm sorry. So, but at the same point, I was confused. The other, you're done a break on with Tracy and Vives. So what are you thinking, Coach?
Well, at that time, what I'm thinking is, let's get this one. That's the easiest way to do it. Let's get the one in front. I was a little bit disappointed, not with Louis, just disappointed that we didn't win that match. I thought we had it, and I was a coach on that court, and I just could not. I was so mad at myself, and I know if we just had another chance there, Louis would have pulled through. But there's so much. I mean, I can tell you so many different parts, but with Tommy, I know this guy really well. We've been on the court a lot this year, just about every second. I can pretty much know what he's thinking or not thinking, and I loved what I saw. I felt that if he got a chance, because Robert Cash can take the racket out of your hand and hit some bombs, and he's done it so many times. That movie, we've seen that movie many, many times. Robert Cash clinching a match. We've seen it. There's been sequels, and I felt if he gets a chance, if he gets in the points, I love what I saw, and I couldn't be more proud. Nobody's gone through more than this guy to do what he did today.
Coach, we're both from the Payers and Players podcast. Appreciate you being on episode 83. We just had Wayne Bryan on episode 100, and he talked a lot about your ability to involve the crowd in home matches. How much did the crowd matter today?
That's a great point. I thought our crowd, our fans, kept us in the match when it looked awful for a long time in the beginning. I just felt like we were kind of almost losing. We were either tied or losing on a lot of courts. That doubles point took a lot out of us, out of our fans, and it was a slow start in singles. So our fans kept us going. I felt that when they got a momentum somewhere late in the match, I remember looking over, and I see Luke Swan just jumping up and down, getting our crowd going, and that chant of "Go Frogs, go Frogs," it was the loudest I've heard from the court, and that was certainly a big part of why we get to play tomorrow.
I'm curious about what you're going to do over the next 24 hours to be physically ready to do it again tomorrow.
It's a fifth-year senior, very smart. I'll let him answer that.
I was already like running here a little bit to get, my legs bit more. I don't know, get the lactose out of me, and I'm gonna go to ice bath. I'm gonna have we have a massage here with Aaron that he's doing incredible job, and I'm gonna have a massage and then see our trainer Max and probably take a nap. So I think we all gonna do the best we can so we tomorrow can feel as fresh as possible. So
last year when we lost to Ohio State, we beat Michigan in the quarterfinals, and then we got to play. It was at noon, so hot, humid, took a lot out of us. Some of you that were there, you remember Michigan guys just at the end they were dead, and so were our guys. And then the next day we played Ohio State, and some of our guys just weren't quite recovered, and that was a huge regret from our staff, Devin and I, and Max, and we just felt like we didn't do the right thing. So I guarantee you we're not making that mistake again today. So the adjustments is everything you do to rehydrate, everything you do to recover. So that means a lot of food, a lot of healthy food, a lot of proper food, many meals between now and going to bed, and completely re-dehydrate. Whatever, I don't even know if that's a word. Whatever. You're looking at me like that's not a word. So whatever it means, whether it's, whatever it takes. We have doctors here with us. We have a full entourage, and we're going to trust them and let them do the job so that our guys have a chance physically to go out of today. Right now, I'm just hoping that Wake Forest and Texas plays for the next 5 hours. So that'll be even.
You won the doubles point at the indoors and lost the match 4-3. After you lost the doubles point here, you knew you had to do way more than you had to do in February. Why do you think your guys were able to turn it around like that?
It's really hard to know what it is, what does it. Sometimes when your back's against the wall a little bit, you fight harder. And that was the message between singles and doubles. It's okay. They did it to us at indoors. We won the doubles and they beat us. Let's do it to them. They got the 1 point in doubles. Let's go out and get the 6 points in singles. And every one of our guys knew they could win their match. Even whoever lost, I think Louis lost. Obviously, he could have won that match. So we liked our chances on every match, and I'm sure Ohio State liked their chances on every match. So that was the message.
Tomas, I'm curious. You and Louis both had rough first sets. When coming back the second set for you, did you make tactical adjustments, or was it just you were playing the game you wanted to play and you had to just execute that?
Well, the first set I started slow. I lost, I think, 3 no-outs on my serve. And the only adjustment, I think I started to feel more calm, believe it or not. And I knew that I have to. He a little bit surprised me with his game style. I never saw him play. And he was playing spinny with his forehands. And the adjustment was like, stay closer to the baseline and don't let him to take me, far from the baseline. So that was a little adjustment that helped me, and I started to feel a bit more calm. And I knew that whenever you win a set 6-1, that it's not easy to continue, and that I'm gonna get my chance, and I did. I think I broke him for 31, and yeah.